The Frimurarhotellet has always been called Frimis by the locals. The Freemasons announced an architectural competition in 1908 for a building that should contain both the rooms of the Freemason Lodge as well as a hotel. The proposal that won came from an architect from Lund called Theodor Wåhlin. His design was even more like a medieval castle than the exterior you could see today. King Gustav V approved the design, since he was the most senior Freemason in the country. Some years later he also inaugurated the completed building. Korren wrote that the architecture was too much like that of Skåne and was not suitable in Linköping. Look at the stepped gables and the blind windows, which are typical for the medieval Gothic style. The crenellations right at the top of the windowless north wall are reminiscent of a real castle, as is the square tower, which also contributes to this. The pointed arches of the arcades running along the whole of the northern wall reinforce the impression of an enclosed defensive structure. The brickwork is beautifully made by no doubt skillful bricklayers. The blacksmith has forged ornate anchorage and light sockets. The canopy above the entrance is made from sheet copper. The hotel section was finished first, and then the Freemasons' Lodge was completed with its large halls that lie opposite Vasa and Closter Street. The Order of Freemasons are descended from medieval masons who could build a freestanding arch. Isn't it suitable and poetically just that this is such a well-built house? The renowned landscape designer Rudolf Abelin created a garden at the back of the house. There was also a bandstand as well as a cafe in the garden. The waitresses used to have to water the flowers in the garden. The hotel has been enlarged twice over the years. In 1968 along St. Larsgatan and in 1983 along Klostergatan, which gradually decreased the garden size. Frimis was one of the town's main dance and entertainment venues in the 1970s and 80s. This accounted for much wear and tear, which meant that the old original interior gradually disappeared and was modernized. The inside of the hotel and the proud exterior show the development it has gone through over 2 centuries. The next brick palace we're going to look at is on the other side of Vasavägen.